And American black women are taught that the man got to take care of me. And well, I was speaking to an African woman from Cote d'Ivoire, which is in the West African region, which is in the Ivory Coast. And she was informing me that they were raised to take care of their husbands and to take care of their family. Say the mama brought them in the kitchen and taught them how to cook and all that. You see, teaching them how to treat their families and raise their family. It's a total cultural difference. Yet I also kept explaining to that American black woman that the black man initiates the childbirth because you can't impregnate yourself. The black man, you got to get that man juice in you in order to produce life. So you unable to produce yourself and we unable to produce ourselves without the semen going into the egg. And also saying all American and any other culture in marriage, the wife takes on the last name of the man. The man don't take on the last name of the wife. And even in your wedding ceremonies, who walks the bride down the aisle and gives the bride to the husband? The father, not the mother. The father is the leader and the head of the household. He'd even say that in your Christian doctrine, you see. Yet this woman argued me down, told me to suck a penis and all this and sucking the white man this and all that. I say the white man has nothing to do with you allowing your man to lead. The white man ain't got nothing to do with you submitting to your man. Yet the black woman would submit to everything but her man, which is why we have these numbers. And let's look at the stats. The majority of the black men that's incarcerated in the prison system come from single black mother homes. The black girl have the highest teenage pregnancy rate. And once again, these are young ladies who are in single American black woman homes. So we see the effect of the man presence not being in the home. We continue to see it. Yet the American black woman will argue me down and want to go toe to toe in the ring with her man. And I made a statement that really pissed them off. I said, when you go into the welfare office, you don't see nothing but American black women up in there collecting welfare. You don't see no African women in the welfare office. I have yet to see an African woman in the welfare. The majority of African women, they either work, go to school, or both. They do not collect welfare. And also women from the Caribbean. You don't see a lot of women from the islands. And the ones you might or will see have converted to the American women, American black women. So they argued me down, continued to debate with me on these subjects. Then a woman even went too far to say, did you have a black mother? Yes, I had an African American mom who struggled to raise me as a young man. She was a single black mother who fell into these statistics. But luckily for me, as I became a little older, I had a mentor. I had a male mentor growing up in Detroit that was teaching me how to be a man. Then later after that, when I graduated from college, I had another, like a surrogate father who taught me how to be a man living in New York. So I was blessed to have male presence because I didn't have it as a young man growing up in the home in Detroit. I was raised by my great-grandmother and my grandmother. You know, my mother struggled and was not able to provide for me. My father was not a strong presence in my life. So this is the effect of what I feel is feminism, where the black woman, American black woman, has been taught to put her gender before her race. And you don't see no other women doing that with their men. You don't see you don't see the Latino woman doing that with her man. You don't see the Indian woman doing that with her man. You don't see the Asian woman doing that with her man. You don't see the African women doing that with her man. And when I used to go to work, it's nothing but an office full of American black women. Where the hell are men at? So they make up 71% of the workforce, so you got all the goddamn jobs. So the American black woman wants to be in charge in the workplace, then she want to come home and be in charge. And as a result, the American black family is in turmoil. So I told the black woman, I say, look, man, you in control of the black families, and look where the black families are at. Look at Tyrese, man, up there on the thing crying because he can't spend time with his daughter. The American black woman put a restraining order on him during his joint custody visitation rights. She's his ex-wife. Oh, because your relationship didn't work, now you gonna stop him from having a relationship with his own daughter? What other woman does that besides the American black woman? She don't have no respect for her American black man, yet she want the black man to respect her. No, you need to know your role in our struggle. You need to know your role as a woman. You are a caretaker. You're not a problem solver. Your job is not to solve problems. That's a man's thing. We're not made to follow. The black man is made to lead. Just like we lead when we put that man juice up in you to give birth to our nation. So don't sit up there and try to debate and argue with me back and forth over male leadership. You cannot lead. You're not fit to lead. And if you were fit to lead, how come our families are in so much turmoil with your leadership? Explain that. You are leading. And look where the black family is. Why we got all these black men getting incarcerated? Because there's no male figure in the home. Why we got all these young black girls having babies at a young age? Because she don't have no black male in the home. She don't have no father in the home. And then we looking at your failure with men, and what you think they gonna generate? It's a generational thing. Because you want to be a strong black woman, strong independent black woman. What kind of nonsense is that? So the black man is a leader. We initiate the pregnancy, which is why the white supremacy wants to eliminate the black man so they can stop the population. Because without the black man, the black woman can't give birth to black families. Which is why the black man should be the leader of his home. He should be the king of his castle. And I'm sick of seeing all these male bashing feminists trying to be equal to their man instead of Mayat means balance. Like Erykah Badu said in her song, even though she's a bad example in a sense because she got 3 different baby daddies. But anyway, she does say, I'm the orange moon reflecting the light of the sun. The moon rules the night and the sun rules the day. What if the moon say, I don't want to be ruled the night, I want to rule the day? You can't rule the day. The sun rules the day, you rule the night. Well, that's how it's supposed to be in the family home. The man is supposed to be the head of the home. If somebody breaks in the house and try to attack the family, The man is supposed to put his wife and his children behind him. We the ones that's supposed to be on the front line. But the American black woman wants to be on the front line with her man. You can't be on the front line with me. You're not designed for that. So you've been taught to be equal to your man. Do everything your man can do. And look what that has led you. Dr. Phil Valentine been put this stuff out in Wounded Womb. He put all this information out, and the black woman still don't get it. The American black woman still don't get it. She think that submitting to her man is a form of weakness. No, I don't want him to lead me. I want to be in charge. I want to lead. And this is the problem. So all these American black women are attacking me. Attack those statistics that I put out. The black family is failing because the number one enemy of the American black man, in most cases, not all, but in most cases, is his own American black woman. You doing more damage to your black man than white supremacy could ever do. Look at Tyrese. Why should a man have to go through that to see his own daughter? And he pays $3,000 a month in child support. He pays his child support. Yet this woman gets a restraining order on him. And he ain't seen his daughter in 2 months. Then when the daughter grows up and start acting out as a result, now you want to reach out to the father because now you're going to see the importance of the daughter having her father in her life. You can't be the mom and the dad. When I used to work for Head Start, we used to have fatherhood stuff. And the woman, I want to be that. I say, no, this is for the fathers. Well, I'm the father too. I'm the mother and the father. I say, no, this is for the father or male figures in the children's life. This is not for the mothers. We're trying to get the fathers and the male figures involved in a child's education. Man, it's just have a problem and this bitterness because your relationship don't work. And the reason why it don't work in most cases, because you want to battle and go toe-to-toe in the ring with your man. Then when the man start dating outside of his race, you want to call the man weak. Well, how strong do we got to be? Strong enough to knock you out? Do we got to knock you upside your head? Then we do that. Then you want to call and get us locked up. So the American black woman has a lot of confusion going on. She doesn't know her place. She doesn't know her role in the family structure. She wants to be equal and equivalent to her man, which is why we are failing as a whole in developing our African American families. Please leave your comment and post. If you got any input on what I'm saying, based on my experience working in the human service field and case management, seeing the black family destruction. And although I am not a father or a husband, I've observed a lot of things that were quite disturbing in viewing American black families and seeing what fathers got to go through with their own wives and the mother of the children. And it's really heartbreaking, and something needs to be done. And we first need our American black women to put her energy in pushing her man forward. We need more male leadership, and we need y'all support and allowing us to lead and putting us in a position to lead. I was talking to an African woman, and she said she was the breadwinner and her husband wasn't making any money. And she said, my husband was still the decision